morning, friends. This video deals about the internal energy in the biological system. So, some of the potential energy and the kinetic energy is known as the internal energy, and the potential energy is the energy which is static or the stationary in a system, while the kinetic energy is the moving energy or the energy in motion, which transform from one system to the another system. So factors affecting the internal energy is the pressure, temperature, density, entropy, volume, and the pressure. And internal energy is equal to the heat performed plus work. If the exchange energy occurs because of the temperature difference, it is known as the heat. Otherwise, it appears as a work. And work is the force act on a system through a distance known as the work. So different components of the internal energy of a system is thermal energy is the latent energy which is required or released for phase changes. Changes from the liquid to vapor phase requires heat of vaporization, while chemical energy is associated with the chemical bonds in a molecule. Nuclear energy is the large amount of the energy associated with bonds within the nucleus of the atoms. So physical and chemical process through which the change in the internal energy of a system is the heat transfer, mass transfer, and the change through the internal process like mixing, chemical reactions, and the nuclear reactions. So change in the internal energy, uh, every system or every substance possesses a fixed quantity of energy which depends upon its chemical nature and the state of existence. This is known as the intrinsic energy. So change in the internal energy of a reaction may be considered as the difference between the internal energy of the two states. In this, the difference between the product of substance minus the product reactant of the substance. So internal energy doesn't depend upon the path of any substance. It depends on the initial and the final state. So in other words, the internal energy will be the same even if the changes is brought about differently. So significance regarding the internal energy is important for understanding phase changes, chemical reaction, nuclear reaction, and many other microscopic phenomenon, as the possible energy between the molecules and atoms are important. Keep watching. Thanks.